Please feel free.
Hi, Meike.
Hey, Judith.
Hello, hello.
Hello. That was nice. So you're doing well, Judith.
It's so nice when the body can do what it needs to do, huh?
Yes. Oh, it's the best.
That it gets all the space it needs, and that my hands are off and I have no clue, but the body itself knows what it had to do somehow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Same for me. It's so good that I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Hands off, and we're here.
Off. Yeah.
And we are present. I mean,
just present.
Yeah, and that's so lucky, huh? Because we can't even do that.
Yeah,
we can't. It's not much that we can do, huh? Just
but to get that clue, that we can't do much.
Just wow. Gosh, hallelujah for that. Yes.
Took so long time, and still
again and again and again and again.
And it is so good to notice that over and over again, that is the clue. So somehow that it gets confidence in that. But it had to experience it over and over again.
Over and over again. No break. No break in between. No.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so thank you for that, Judith.
Thank you, Meike. Thank you for the meeting.
Oh, thank you for the meeting.
Thank you. And thank you all. I will mute myself.
Hi, Meike.
Eva. Hello.
Hey.
Letting it do what it needs to do. Nothing to be figured out. We don't, we just saw again, Judith and I, we don't have a clue. We really don't know where it all comes from, where it all goes to. All we know is somehow here we are. And it's nice to spend some moments together. Laughing, crying, dancing, sleeping, whatever. Reading messages at the same time. Multitasking, all of it. It's amazing.
I have it since yesterday, and when only something, I don't know, it's like this really sadness, I don't know, like this feeling in my chest, and I can only cry the whole time.
Let it cry. Why not? Why not?
And it
Crying is
Yeah,
It's actually it's a luxury, isn't it? It's
yeah,
actually a luxury. Yeah.
it is really nice. It is, and somehow it goes to this. Yeah, maybe it wants to go in a story of try to figure out why of what it, because it gets triggered a lot when I feel, you know, like being rejected.
Yeah.
But and it keeps repeating itself over and over and over again, and so it drives me also crazy that I think like, is it, am I
Yeah.
self-inflicting this? How can,
If
because if I'm
possible,
just
don't.
crying I don't mind, but if I'm
Yeah.
doing it myself, you know, all the time I'm doing.
It's nobody here who's doing anything. Yeah. So if possible, don't entertain any thought or belief, if possible.
So I just cry then when I feel it,
Yeah, let's just cry. Yeah, so happy to watch you crying.
even if it happens like the whole time in the same time, like the whole time again.
Do you know how many tears are held back in everybody's chest?
Huh?
All the anxiety, all the grief. It is a luxury to let tears come, because tears can only come when there's a sense of peace. Otherwise, you have to be in fight or flight mode. You have to fight for your life or you gotta run. Sadness is a luxury. It's like, oh, there's enough settling so that that emotion can just do its thing. Just let it. Yeah. And especially with sharing, sharing. We're here. Somehow the Ava system body does it for all of us right now. And then what happens then?
It comes together also with this feeling of feeling like there's no use, you know, like, or like it is real, like kind of like a depressed feeling that I really don't want to feel, this feeling of, you know, like there's no purpose, everything is, you know, like, and it's so terrible to feel.
Yeah. Oh, so understand. Thank you for sharing that with us. Let's feel it together. I'm so happy to feel it with you. Gives me a breath.
It feels like really like terrible, like
Yeah.
something that I so want to get away from. Like I can so imagine people taking drugs or whatever they do to not feel this
Yep.
feeling. It feels like
Yep.
so terrible.
Yep. Yeah. It seems that way right now. It seems that way. Because you also have the idea you have to do it by yourself. Yeah.
Well, I
This is
feel I am by myself.
right now?
No.
No. See, that's good. Right now, we're together. All our friends are here. Want to get the gallery view in just to see who's here? Yeah, let's just see. I also do. Yeah, can you just wave to Ava if you're here with her? And if not, that's fine too. But just to give her a signal. There, Ava, can you see? Gosh, man. Oh, you guys are so beautiful. Did you see that, Ava? You want to see again? Can you just show her again if you are with her? If it's easy for you to be present. Oh, there. Yeah. Just have
Yeah,
a
and
look.
I feel it, and somehow it's the story goes the whole time in that it has to do with that I need a partner, you know, that I need.
Yeah, that's the
And
story. Let's just
so
see
then
if we can let's see if we can separate those two. One is the story, that's the one that tries to get away from sensations.
yeah,
And then
I
there's
have to speak it because in a way it keeps me from really being able to let in that that it's okay now that we are together. Because it goes into this, but you know, I can be together, but I actually need, you know, I never really be together because and everybody that like all the other people that do have partners, like, and I'm like completely failed because I don't have that.
Your partner is sitting right opposite you right now. I'm here as much as I can, right here, right now. Giving you all I have, all I am. Oh, that little tiny movement, that little bit of rocking. Yeah, just feeling that. Yeah, a little stretch. Yep. Yeah. Tiny bit of rocking. Can you feel our friends and me? Yeah. Just, you know, being in each other's presence is all we ever can get. Partners and, oh man, I tell you, I can sing you a song about that. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. But to have quality time, wow, like this, phew, it's rare. It's still rare, at least. You know, I'm going out of the door and going into town somewhere, and it's small here. But man, it's like, what the heck? And I understand it's nice to share with somebody.
Yeah, it is. Now I was just feeling like being together with you all, and it actually feels really soothing. And it yeah, like it story of that partner, and then I guess just it is nice to share, but it's this is also nice. I guess it's just an old pain getting triggered, like, and it feels almost like together it feels okay to feel it, but and I guess the story of the partner is triggering it, so in a way that's useful for that, I guess, because
Oh,
it needs
far
to.
out, Eva, far out.
But in a way, I was a bit scared if I'm doing it, if I'm repeating a pattern, being stuck in something.
Don't go
Sometimes that
there.
could be true, right? But then you
Don't
would
go
tell
there.
me, then you would say, it. Huh?
If possible, don't entertain any story. It is never about anything of that. That's what I'm seeing again and again and again. Whenever the mind tries to make something up, it's never the truth. Just in my own experience, there's always a sensation underneath it, and it tries to get away from that because it's unbearable to feel it just by yourself. So
Yeah.
we got to do this together. We got to do this together. That's all I know.
Yeah, like now, this is okay, but like feeling it,
Yeah,
like
see?
almost like I would almost, like take something to just not feel it.
Oh, I understand. Most of us do that even, that's why we have all the medicines. And sometimes it's okay, because if you all by yourself with that, all alone, what do? Yeah. If you never have heard about anything like our exploration or other beautiful explorations, what do? Okay, you have to numb yourself out. You watch all day long TV, or you drink your beer or your wine, or you take some other medicines, or you go to the doctor and get antidepressants. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If something is unbearable, you have to find a way. The body has to find a way. It's just, we are just very, very lucky, Eva. We are very lucky that we can come together and address things and be with sensations in our little group. I'm pretty sure each one, and you hear each one when we share, we all deal with the same stuff. Our whole universe, in a way. Look, the mess our world is in right now. So we got to deal with these things. We got to feel those things. Look how you're multitasking.
Yeah. Message from
Far out. Yeah.
And but in a way, there's also this feeling of I don't want to feel this alone anymore.
That's why you bring it. And can you feel us? How we are here? How we show up?
Yeah, but I wish them. I want to be with you all the time.
Yes. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, darling. Yes, of course you do. And then you can watch the YouTubes to get that feeling again, to get the sense of, oh, there we are. Watch the YouTubes. Whatever supports this, watch it, or have a good smell, so that it takes you into another realm. Go for a swim. I don't know where you are, if you're close to a lake or the ocean, or go for a run, or whatever it takes. Do a beautiful painting, something.
But it's also almost like that. It kind of like I'm going in a freeze, and it feels like I'm paralyzed and I can't do anything anymore. You know?
Far out, so you notice that. So you can say to yourself, hey, little Eva, this is a freeze response. That's what you had to do. That's what you had to do. And I'm here. I'm here. Whatever happened to you, it's not happening right now, and I'm here. Just, yes, I'm here. Again and again, Eva. It's for all of us the same. And it would be nice to have a good cuddle. I know, it would be really nice. Going from one to the other. A little snuggle here, a little cuddle here. You know, it would be wonderful. But somehow, I don't know, maybe your stepmom or your dad, you know, just, oh, can you just have a little cuddle? Or maybe there's a cat or a dog, or, you know, whatever. Just recognizing that there is a freeze in the system is huge.
And it's also interesting, this attachment to one person, because it is really an idea that you have to get it from one person, and if you're not getting from that person, then it's not as valuable as, well, actually, if I'm,
you know, just to make that clear, you know, if it's a young organization, it longs for that one person, because, you know, it has a special bondage with one person, and then there may be others, but at first it has, you know, if it's all natural and easy and, you know, 100%, which is never possible, then it is that bond with the mother at first. You know, just by breastfeeding or feeding, cleaning, you know what one person does. Later on, it's a totally different story, but at first, it is like that. And you know, you have favorites then. You see that with children, then there's grandmother and maybe father and grandfather, uncles and aunties and stuff. But there is a special bond with one person at first. So that is totally natural. And then we project it onto our partners later. But we actually, it's from very, very early that we long for that. Just to get that clear.
yeah, so that is, I can understand that, because it's just a young organization,
Yes.
wanting to, so, but it's not coming from an adult, kind of.
No, it's a wounded now in Edda it's a wounded child. Yes. Yeah. And then it adapts, you know, but it's a wounded child. Pretending to be an adult, a functional adult. I mean, that's how it survived, huh? That's how it survived. I mean, it doesn't know anything else at first, until it sees clearly. So it's all very natural what's happening. And you're seeing more and more clearly, more through it. I've been through that myself. And you know, most of us go through it some more, some less. That's what all my entanglement was with Isaac. Our entanglement. It was two children kind of pretending being adults and asking each other for stuff that the other one is not possible to give because it's the same setup. It's like, what? And all of a sudden you find yourself upset with the other, and the other one is upset too, and you have the schlamassel.
It brings up like the sense, but because it's so strong, the pain, or somehow that is.
Yeah.
But then it's so good that because otherwise you can't, like, that life interferes in a certain way, because otherwise you could never. It's almost like an addiction.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Which makes sense for a young baby child. It needs the one that takes care, because it can't do it itself yet. So there is a need. And it screams, it screams if it doesn't get. What else can it do? But, that is still in most of our adult bodies. And if it's not addressed and not seen, we find each other in these relationships that are, special. Very special. And for some of us it works easier than for others. Or we don't have relationships, that's the other one. Then we go into avoidance. It's like, no, never again. But we long underneath.
Yeah.
So I find it so healthy that it shows. And now it's, to see and not to fall into that trap. It's never about the other one. It's not even about yourself. It's about something that never got what it needed. Presence, where it could be witnessed, and where somebody would be with all those sensations, so that those can come to peace.
Like what we are doing.
What we are doing.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And we do kind of both. Now we have also wording for that, so we can explain, and we are physically present as much as we can. It's huge. So I'm so happy that you bring this. I'm so happy. Yeah. Such a gift. Also, it's such a gift because we are sharing, we're sharing this openly. We're not hiding, we're not pretending. We're sharing this openly with each other. It's huge. Every other system here, and everyone who's watching will get maybe one little piece out of it where it's, oh yes, that was just what I needed. Each one. And some might say, that wasn't for me. And that's also fine. How lucky. Mm-hmm.
Tears are such an interesting thing, eh? Where do they?
Yeah.
Also, the body starts water.
Yeah. These scientists who have, who measure everything, tears produce also kind of a chemical that really is soothing for the system. So there's a relief coming with tears. And I know that in my own experience, just a good cry, so good. Something shifts.
It does, feels kind of relaxing.
Kind of a painkiller in there. The body is so intelligent. I mean, this whole thing is so intelligent. No, it's already different. And there might be more to come, you know. But then you can watch this so that you remember. Or you can tune in on Wednesday again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much being so brave and bringing this.
Thank you.
No. It's okay like this?
Yeah, never okay. Like in a way, it's but it's you know, it's just enjoying it so much, like feeling connected.
Yeah. And you know, even if someone else comes in now, just stay with us. Stay with us. Yeah. We are all in this together. Even if the main attention isn't right now on you. We're not leaving.
Ina would like to go next.
So, multitasking. Look, I mean, it's just amazing how functional at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you so much, all of you. Yeah, it feels like family.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Ciao. Ina. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm recognizing a lot. And the last session with Pavitra, yeah, then I could see so clearly that this system had to go out in the connection with all my brothers and my father. And I was happy that I was able, because I meet it every time when I visit my mother, I see my eldest brother. And then when he is, it's sometimes it's too much for my system, and then the system closes.
Yes.
And then I can't open it anymore in that.
Yeah.
And now I was so happy I could see that, whoa, I did the same with my other brother when it was too overwhelming. I did the same with my father when it was too overwhelming. And then I realized that this is a very young organization which is closing off. And then this morning it struck me that that I had repressed the whole part out of my in this younger organization because it was too much to feel.
Yeah.
Just so to stay. And I thought, well, I've been so messed up when remembrance came back that I even forgot that I can take this little one. I forgot to choose the little one.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, Ina.
And I'm so happy that it's coming now. So like, whoa, it's the sweet little one who needs to close off, not the adults.
No, exactly. Oh, wow. That's huge. Thanks for sharing that. Wow. Yeah, it's the little one, always.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Yeah, but knowing it here is different when it falls in.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Wow. And you know, I always love to acknowledge that intelligence that was available to that young one, huh? That it found a way to deal with those overwhelming sensations.
Yes.
It found a way.
Yeah, but one of the ways is pulling back out of connection.
Yes.
But that doesn't feel healthy.
No, but it wasn't healthy in the first place.
It felt healthy in the first place, but now not anymore. But it's still happening.
Yes, exactly. It's still happening until it's seen. Yeah. Until it's seen and then witnessed in company, witnessed in presence with us, for example.
Yeah, important with you all.
Yes, very important. Because if it doesn't get that, it will not come out. It will not.
No, then it repeats. Then the pattern repeats itself.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's always the survival mechanism is always quicker than me until now. So.
Yeah, of course they are on automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, I bring the little one in here.
Oh. The sweetest.
Yeah.
You could be with that one like you are with your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take that one to the, how do you call it, where animals are?
Zoo.
Yeah, I'll take them to the zoo. They are coming next week.
Yeah. And take your little one also there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's so amazing actually, because I've taken myself out to protect myself, and then life throws me back in again to go deeper.
Yes. I mean, it is an amazing journey, huh? We're on. It's like,
Yeah. It's amazing, yeah, really.
Absolutely amazing. Ah. So beautiful when she shows, huh? All of a sudden there she is. Whoa. Yes, we're here. We're here. Yeah, it's over.
Now I can stop, the little one can stop doing her best to normal.
Exactly. No more normal anymore.
Oh.
Feels so sweet in my heart sitting with you, there's a joy. It's just also, with all that, there's also a joy. It's incredible. In my heart, anyway.
Yeah, I feel this like.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Snuggle and melt right in.
Yeah.
Oh.
for me, it feels as a warmth in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here too.
And also this feeling like, oh, it's good now. It's like you can go to sleep now. Just sleep. It's okay. Everything is it's taken care of. Like that it feels.
Yes.
Finally taken care of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we love hearing that. I'm just speaking on behalf of everyone.
I know. I love the everyone. I love to be in the fields.
Yes.
And to be part of everyone's process and this process.
Yeah.
Because it also feels like it helps with seeing new levels.
Exactly.
And with
always
so much recognition with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, we talk always the same, but it's always different, isn't it? It's all seen from a tiny little different perspective. That's how it seems to me.
Yeah, for me too.
It's so exciting. It's so brand new every time.
Yeah.
It's like every sunrise and every sunset and every moonrise and every moon set, you know, it's like, wow. Every time, wow.
Yeah.
It's like this too. Wow.
Yeah.
All the flowers that open. Huh? Like,
wow. Unbelievable.
Have you seen this little one, and then this big one, and then this pink, and then yellow and white and red, and then the smell. I mean, every time again. Wow. And this too, every time it shows another aspect of itself that is longing to come home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Hi, Meike.
Great. Yep. Hi.
feels like such a fine energy. Very gentle. We disappear into silence, don't we?
Our home, isn't it?
Mm.
It's so nice when it's noticed what we actually really are, huh? Just through the physicality and what we call normally who we are, the mind. And even the mind gets a sense of, whoa, the beyond, of the beyond, of the beyond. Everything starts resting.
And it's so healing also.
Yeah, the best medicine ever. Everything is good here. Oh, there's no good, no bad. There's no birth, no death. It's just this. And you can't say what it is. Not possible to speak. Not possible to say. Just miracle and wonder. And flow, maybe that's what you can say. Coming and going, coming and going. Moving, 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 and absolutely quiet at the same time. Always has been, always will be. Yeah. Nothing matters and everything matters, all at the same time. Always here.
Thank you so much, Meike.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you all.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Meike. Bettina here.
Bettina.
Me.
Hi.
Hi.
I had a doll when I was a little child, and her name was Bettina.
Tell it someone I know.
I've told you a few times already, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, it just came again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see you again and again.
Yeah.
The line is very long today. Thank you.
Ah.
Love
Oh,
you.
thank you. Yes, love you too. Mm. Mwah.
Hi,
Marina.
Meike.
Yeah.
Hey, Marina.
I'm feeling quite strange. And
We'll change again, Marina. Don't worry.
at times, like energetically strange and weird and
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all going through a huge shift. So much going on. If possible, don't make it a personal affair. If possible. Just coming back into fullness again and again. Into who you are. Again and again. It's trying to pull us away and go the old pathways.
So when you say it, what's the it that's trying to force away? The mind?
That's the old automatic, that which has been ruled this world since centuries over centuries in an interesting way. Yeah. Somehow there is something, the same intelligence is informing us into something new. I mean, some people call it the new world or the new human being, or it's kind of, call it something. But I know that you notice, and I know that there's a huge shift going on. And when I say it, I don't know what to name it, because it's just doing it by itself. To put a word onto it is kind of a strange thing. But it's nearly like as if our DNA is changing. And stuff that has been moving all of us on automatic since so long, just doesn't work anymore. But the pull is still, it still wants to do the same old.
Things that I'm normally interested in, I have no interest in.
I'm so happy to hear.
And but that can even include things like, I'm thinking of going to Ningaloo Reef to go snorkeling. I don't even have, it's like at the moment there's not much interest for anything.
Far out. So, that means that something is happening that needs all the energy. There's a big change going on. It's like some people call that, the Buddhists call that the bardo. It's like the old doesn't work anymore, but the new is not really there yet. So we're in that in between. It's like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Same here, same everywhere. So not making it a personal affair. That's what it's asking for. It says, okay, we're here. Let's see what it wants. Let's see what it wants. Whatever this is. It's all okay. It's all well. It's all well. You can't make a mistake. You can't mess it up. This intelligence is much bigger. It's doing what it's doing. We just show up. So, okay, you want me to go here? Not going snorkeling? Okay, stay at home. Yeah.
I still want to move to Margaret, but there's also procrastinating going, or what I call procrastinating. I'm in a bit of a freeze, and but that pull is still very much there.
Yeah. It's obviously not up to you.
No.
I'm sorry. that you're used to, Marina, is kind of disappearing. That you is disappearing.
It feels like I don't know where I am. That's where it feels like.
Yeah.
It's like even being with the singer on Saturday mornings, I used to love it, but I'm not always feeling it. And I still love them all, but it's something like that. I didn't even want to be there particularly this morning. Everything's different all the time.
Yeah, you will get used to that. Don't worry, you will get used to it. Bodies always do, always get used to something new. All is well. You don't have to worry, all is well.
Nice hearing those words.
Yeah.
I think there's a little one in me is being quite scared.
I'm happy to tell you again and again, Marina, all is well. Can't make a mistake, can't mess it up. Not up to, this is much bigger than you and I. We just see it unfold, and then we see what it wants us to do. Maybe you go snorkeling next week or the week after, who knows? It's intense times for all of us. All that stuff that we never wanted to look at or we couldn't is coming up big time. And we are the lucky ones again. We are the lucky ones. We have at least each other to show up again and again. I mean, yeah. Oh.
The mind just wants to understand her and work it all out.
Sweet mind. Sweet mind.
The plan.
Yeah, it's cute, huh? It's cute to see it.
Thanks, Micah. Like to stay here, but there's a long list for you. A waiting list. Love.
Thank you. Love.
Love.
Hello, Meike.
Hey, Esther.
So now I see. There's some funny movements in my body now.
I hope you enjoy.
Do you enjoy?
Hmm?
Do you enjoy?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, yes.
It feels like new or deeper something what is longing to be seen and being met.
Yeah, it's a bit easier for your system to stay here, huh?
Yeah, actually I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to sit with you now.
Happy to hear.
I can go in a story from the night.
Yeah, but good that you're not interested.
Doesn't help. And that's part from the ticking shouting young one, but it feels like it's even not human or so. It's that young. I don't know.
It's interesting, huh? You know, we sit together and then all those aspects of self show themselves.
Yeah, and I don't know with who it was you spoke about the old is falling away and the new's not there yet. And then you knit and you just don't know where to go and to.
Yep.
Yeah. And then in the background is for my system always most of the time the push from the government because I get money from them and it's only a kind of rush that you have to find your way fast. And then it's just it's so longing to just wait and rest until it pops up, you know. It feels like, in a way, I feel kind of own legs, coming on own legs, so to say.
On legs?
Legs.
Say again.
Yeah, on own legs.
Yeah.
And I, as if the bridge between the heart and the legs is not there yet.
Oh.
So I find myself a lot in nature and at the side of water and
Good medicine, Esther.
yeah, yeah. Don't know what's happening, but thank you. I mute myself so someone else.
Thanks, Esther. Thank you.
Thank you.
Meike?
Sandra.
Yes. Can you say something again because I still...
Yes, I can say something.
You can everything you want. It's so amazing, Meike, because in this, even if sensations like body pain or whatever is appearing, it feels so full and it feels so wow. It's amazing, really. Everything is just welcomed.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful what you said to Eva about that in the very beginning of life, you need the mother, just this one person to belong to, because that explains a lot.
And you grow in one body, huh? You grow in there.
Yeah.
So you know that body from the inside out. Huh? I mean, it can't be more intimate than that.
Yeah.
Being planted into another body. That's, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And yet I find that somehow, I don't know if it's menopause or whatever, you know, this longing for a partner, I found that became so much more quiet. So maybe it's also next to that also the chemistry when you are
for sure,
juicy, and in those hormones are, you know, just
yeah. There are so many aspects, huh? So many aspects. It's never just one thing.
Yeah.
I just see, you know, when there is a wounded child, and that is in a lot of us. It's just very, very wounded child. It will adapt, and then it will play as if it is an adult because it had to adapt in a certain way. But it's still wounded, so you know, it will just always relate from that woundedness. Chemicals or not chemical, no chemicals, doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah, I agree, that's true. Meike, I wanted to ask you something else. Maybe I just was not there when you said it, but you once said that those meetings are not how you are making money. Can I ask you how you're making money? I mean, are you also doing one sessions or meetings?
Yes. Yeah. I do one-on-one sessions, and I mean now it has a bit changed because I thought I could travel again because I traveled here in Australia.
Yeah.
And so that's also how I earn my money. You know, offering meetings and intensives, weekend intensives.
Yeah.
And that's falling away.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm very grateful for donations.
Okay.
Even in these meetings, yeah. But I just also, it's very nice that you asked. Thank you, Sandra, because circumstances have changed.
Yeah.
So Isaac can't travel, and I might also not be able to travel. But I really like to be available for these meetings, and I really like that those of you that can't afford can be part of the meetings anyway. So that's why, you know, please support these meetings accordingly to your finances, to your financial circumstance.
Yeah. Okay. And so, Mike, if someone does want to have a meeting with you one-to-one, can we make a mail, or how does that
work? Go to my website, meikeschuett.com.
Yeah.
And there you will find everything you need to know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so happy that you are offering these meetings here, but there is something where it feels like it would be very nice also to have a one-to-one meeting with you.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm so happy that you offered that. Thank you, Meike.
With pleasure. With pleasure, Sandra.
Yeah. The beautiful thing here is our friends also. I mean, next to you, of course, that we have the field. And as I think it was Ine who said that, or Judith, I can't remember, that somehow every topic that someone is saying is somehow touching, you know, and like the tears of Eva were also my tears, and for this system it's not so easy to cry, so that was you know, really going deeply in, you know, it's it's beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful that you share that, Sandra.
So thank you all, my friends.
See, that's what I see also, you know, one-on-one meetings are sometimes important, but I love how much trust there is in our Sangha now, having explored for so many years together. So that also even when new people come in, that they can sense how safe it is actually in our field. But you know, that we witness each other, each one bringing a gift with whatever comes through them, and we bring it to peace. I find it absolutely amazing. We're dealing with stuff sometimes that every therapist would say this is a one-on-one subject and you should not do that in public.
I agree.
And me too. And we have evolved that we can do that now. That we witness things that would have horrified us not long ago. I find that absolutely amazing. The maturity of the field is huge. And sometimes one-on-one is does another thing. Yeah. So thank you for bringing this. That's really good. Also that you know, ask about the donations. That's really, And I'm very grateful for everyone who is donating. It's welcomed, Okay. Very appreciated.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you too.
I mute. Remute.
Hallo, Meike.
Rainer. Warte mal, wo bist du denn? Da. Hi.
Hi. thank you for the connection.
Mm. Mm.
Beatrice would like to speak.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, can you see me? Can you see me and hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi. Shaking again?
Yes.
Turn on Zoom and shakes.
I also drink the coffee in the morning and the body is very sensitive now. After our session, the body is very sensitive. I can feel after the coffee.
Oh wow! Yeah.
It's too strong for me.
Yeah. Well, make it thinner. Huh?
Now I know. I don't need
it. Yeah. Yeah. But it's okay.
It's okay. Yes, some changing in the body.
Wow.
These days, I can feel something take place in the bones.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. It's not painful. It's not maybe a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay.
But it's good. And yes, it's like something won't take place inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, being so gentle with that, huh? Breathing is still happening. It's okay to breathe.
Yes.
Yes. You feel safe where you live?
Plenty of questions. Can you repeat the questions? Can you repeat the questions?
Yes, I can repeat. I asked, do you feel safe where you live? Is it safe there where you live, in your house?
Yes. That is something. Look safe. It look safe.
It looks safe, yeah.
But I feel something.
You feel something.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's something is make the body. I don't know what it is because it looks very safe.
Mm.
But
So
I
it doesn't
feel
really.
something.
Yeah, you feel something. Yeah. Yeah. No, just good to notice that. Mm.
Maybe it's
So
not healthy. I
it's
don't
not.
feel healthy.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel healthy. The place.
Yeah. You're living there already since a long time or short time?
I live here from, I'll say, well, yes, from 10 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm. And you like it?
No. It's not my country. And yes, I fight with this.
Oh, okay. Mm.
It's not my country, it's not my place. And
Oh, okay. It's
I
not your
didn't,
country.
yes, I didn't can take place here. Really.
Okay. Mm. So where would you like to live?
Difficult questions. I don't know.
No, and you don't have to answer, really. I'm just.
Yes, I don't have any answer. Yes.
Yeah, that's really no problem.
Maybe in my city, my country, it's beautiful, it's more
So
comfortable.
which country is your country?
Italy.
Italy. Okay. And where in Italy? I'm curious.
Verona, the city of
Verona. Oh.
Romeo and
Okay.
Juliet.
Yes.
Verona, yes.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Thank you for answering my questions. I don't know why they come. You know, I'm not asking that very often, but somehow I need to ask you this. So I just follow instructions.
I was surprised about your questions.
Yeah,
Because
me too.
really, I don't understand what is dangerous is because it look very safe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. You know, I guess I'm asking because I'm having a sense that somehow your system is showing me it does not really feel safe. And I was just wondering if that is the circumstance where you find yourself in, or if it's, I mean, you were talking about dreams, but I'm just, you know, trying to find out what's going on. So that's why.
But the dreams was also in Italy.
Say again?
Dreams
Dreams,
start
yes.
in Italy when I was child.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, that's already older. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it feels okay here right now with the group, with all of us?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I feel very
Oh,
well with the
fantastic.
group.
Fantastic.
And,
Yeah, that's good. So then it's, you know, then it's fine. Just letting it do its thing.
in the group, I can feel, I say also last time,
Yeah.
the nervous system is trying to take place somewhere, somehow, but it's
Yeah.
trying. Don't
Yes.
refuse.
Yes. Yeah.
So I cannot say it's so very well, perfect, but it's well because it's trying again, 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 again. It's healthy.
So is there anything I can assist you with? Anything I can do for you? It's an interesting question, huh?
Yes, no, just be.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
just
that
be.
that's the only thing I'm good at.
Just be because the need appear by yourself.
Yes, I like that very much. Oh, shoo. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I like that very much. I like very much being with you. I really do. Mm.
It's same for me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. That's even better. So we just both can be with each other. Mm. It's so precious, huh? Just being with each other.
Yes, and I can observe in my daily life can happen to this today.
Yeah.
In relationship with other people, relation.
Mm.
And when I forget it,
Yeah.
become very, very uncomfortable.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I forget again.
Yeah, for all of us. That's the same for all of us.
Yes, the mind can now is talking. Huh? Yes, life can be more complicated now.
Yeah, mind is doing that. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Fun hanging,
thank you.
fun hanging out with you. Until we meet again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for showing up. Pleasure being with you all. Let me just put my glasses on to see who's there. Who I haven't seen. Ah, those two. Luciano and Karma. And who else haven't I seen? Ah, Viresha and Andrew and Sakib and Therese and who's that? Satyanand. Ah, Satyamitra. Oh, hi. Ah, and partner. Oh, oh, and all of you. Oh, and Monica. Ooh, Sylvie. Pavitra. Ah, okay, I can take off my glasses again. Love and peace. And until we meet again, beloveds. Ciao.